Hey everybody, at this point you should have finished your rough draft. You should be ready to go for today. What we're going to be doing is we're taking a rough draft and we're revising and editing it, okay? So here on the right side of the page you have a revising and editing checklist. On this checklist you see capitalize. You're checking to make sure you have capitalized first words of sentences, capitalized names and places. All of your sentences are complete. All of your spelling is good to go, meaning you check for the red squiggly line. You should not have any red squiggly lines. Homophones, these might not necessarily get the red squiggly, even though they're spelled wrong, because it's spelled correctly, it's just used wrong. So make sure you're checking that you have there, and there correctly. You've used it correctly. Where and where, where and where, where and where. There should be another where in there. It's and it's, to. Make sure they are all used properly. Check to be sure you have a lead and a hook. Make sure that your thesis is present and accounted for. Body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2 are both there, as well as your conclusion. You can drag and drop these little check marks. If you have any experience with my past videos, you know that I cannot drag and drop the check mark on my iPad, unfortunately. So make sure you go through this checklist, and I want to see that every single one of those check marks is dragged into the box when it is done. Now, this is very, very important. You're going to go back to it says slide 33, but that's wrong. It's slide 35. You're going to go back to 35, and you're going to highlight the changes you made while you're revising and editing. So say you're up here and you are starting your "it is important to overcome challenges because." Okay, so imagine this is my essay, right? So I'm going to highlight it because I'm making a change there because the I is lowercase since the beginning of a sentence. Then I'm going to highlight because I had to fix this since I spelled it wrong. There's a red dots underneath mine, so I got to fix it. I want you to highlight the areas you fixed, okay? You can fix them and still highlight them, or you can leave. I'd like for you to fix it, but still highlight it so that I know that you made a change there, okay? This is your way of proving to us that you actually revised and edited your essay. Let me delete all this nonsense now. Get rid of that. Okay, so we're coming back down to revising and editing. Work through the checklist. Highlight the errors that you fixed. Everybody should have something to fix. Nobody's a perfect writer. Not me, not Mrs. Garcia, not you, nobody. Professional writers have editors, okay? That's part of life. We're not perfect. We're human beings. So that means that you need to make sure you are checking for your errors. We'll be checking for your errors as well. If we see that you skipped this step, we're going to make you go back and do it. And we might just have to make you do it with us on a Zoom call, okay? So if you don't want that, do it the first time. Do it the right way, how you were supposed to do it. But if you do want us to go over it with you via Zoom, we're happy to do that as well, if that is something you might like and might help you to learn. So anyway, that is your task. Revise and edit. Highlight the parts that you fixed. Stop here. You are done for the day after you have done that. And we hope you have a lovely rest of your day.